Assalamualaikum. Hi guys. First of all, in this video project task, I will explain about introduce ourselves and describe people, objects, and places. I hope you enjoy this video. Let me introduce myself. My name is Elissa Fitriyani. I'm usually called Elissa. I was born in Bandung, Indonesia. My birthday is February 24th, and now I'm 19 years old. I live in Bale Endah in West Bandung. My native language is Indonesian. Now, I'm going to introduce my family. There are 5 members, including me. I have one sister, her name is Tika, and one brother, his name is Rian. And this is my parents. My mother's name is Eka and my father's name is Eli. I have graduated from Cipagalu State Elementary School, Handayani Sutisna Junior High School, and BPPI Senior High School. Currently, I'm an undergraduate studying Telecommunication Engineering at Bandung State Polytechnic. Curriculum has prepared me to have high interpersonal skills as well as high integrity, problem solving, and responsibility. Being critical, innovative, quality-oriented, and measurable in telecommunications network infrastructure planning. After that, ability to apply mathematics, probability, and statistics, as well as the principles of physics and implementation of occupational safety and health (OSH), aka Kesehatan dan Keselamatan Kerja atau K3. A prospective career in telecommunication is bright. There is a computer numerical control or CNC equipment programmer, radio operator, computer programmer, core network engineer, and many more. Graduates can also become educators or practitioners in related fields. Listening to music is my current hobby. I enjoy K-pop, especially IVE and Jennie, as well as Justin Bieber and Toulouse. Additionally, I like to watch movies like Little Forest and Aladdin as my favorites. When I'm not busy with college activities, I enjoy watching football matches, and my favorite club is Liverpool. I'm a huge fan of Trent. He's really cool. Meeting new people and taking night trips are also some of my favorite things to do. I love the atmosphere of the nighttime, especially when it's raining during rush hour. My favorite figure is Buya Hamka. Based on this photo, his physical appearance is he's got thick eyebrows and also a beard and a mustache, which are common features of a devout Muslim's appearance. He looks tan over the years. As he grew older, his appearance would have wrinkles and he's going gray with short hair. He's got a sharp nose, a diamond-shaped face, a pointed chin, and big ears. Buya Hamka often wore a traditional Islamic clothing, including a head covering like a peci or a sorban. I have read the biography book of Buya Hamka. This book is a memoir written by Rusdi Hamka, the second child of Buya Hamka, who often accompany him in various events. Rusdi was born in Padang Panjang on September 7th, 1935. The book title is Buya Hamka Pribadi dan Martabat, or in English title is Buya Hamka Personality and Dignity. The figure of Buya Hamka himself is a charismatic, generous, insightful scholar, never satisfied. His memory is extraordinary, sometimes like to sing, is good at time management between his various activities, writing, preaching and lecturing, giving down lectures, providing consultation to the people, and reading. He is a sincere and dedicated in his career as an author. He also stood firm on his principles and was committed to what he believed. Buya Hamka was a man who was easily moved and shed tears, especially when he remembered the greatness and power of God. It is not Buya Hamka if he does not fight desperately to defend his religion even though his life is at risk. He likes to play hands or glare cruelly at his children when it comes to matter of prayer. When he was angry, he often glared. Some of them were even expelled. One of them was because Buya Hamka wanted a young man to prioritize studying over getting married, but the young man refused. Then Buya Hamka continued his words cursing like a machine gun to the two black and white couples. Buya Hamka is a highly respected scholar who is admired by both his supporters and critics, serving as a role model. He had a distinct Minang dialect and a slightly hoarse yet gentle voice, along with a systematic way of explaining things, making his lectures always uh, captivating. Buya Hamka's exceptional memory and his talent for making a lasting impact on his listeners were his greatest strengths. He used his strengths to type his writings with the essential typewriter. One unique habit of his was that his index fingers never remained still. They were as if constantly typing or writing, even when he sat alone or with others. He also had a tendency to inject humor into difficult situations to provide comfort. Although he never made notes before writing, he relied on his vision and memory to record the impressions of his journeys. However, he did not pass on this habit to his children. Buya Hamka did not care whether he was classified as part of a specific literary generation or not. When asked about what drove him to be such a productive writer, his answer was simple: the foundation of my writing is love. He also emphasized that the highest form of love is for Allah, and showing love to nature and striving with a spirit of love is a way to respond to Allah's love for us. True love is when someone faces death and meets Allah. Al-Mautu ayatu bisadik. All of this reflects the deep personality and thoughts of Buya Hamka. In this topic, I will describe about analog multimeter. An analog multimeter is an electrical measuring instrument designed to measure various electrical properties, including voltage, both AC or DC, voltage AC or DC, current, and resistance. It provides a visual indication of these measurements through a moving needle or a pointer on a scale. It is composed of first dial or scale. The front panel features a circular dial or scale with markings for different measurement function. The red line is for current, ampere, and the silver one is for volt or voltage. And then second is a needle or pointer. Centrally located on the dial, it moves across the scale to indicate the measure value, the needle. This is the needle. And then the third is a function selector switch adjacent to the dial. There is a function selector switch to choose the measurement type. This is function selector switch. And in this point is for DCMA or milliampere. This for current. And then in this point is for DCV or voltage. This is voltage. And this point is for ACV, voltage, and this is for, and this point is for resistance, ohm. Fourth, there is probes. Two probes, typically one red positive and one black negative, are attached to the multimeter. These probes are used to make electrical connection. The positive one with positive probes like this, and the negative one for negative probes. Jumper cable for calibrate the analog multimeter. Next, there is zero ohms adjustment. Some analog multimeters have a control for zeroing the resistance scale. And then battery compartment, if required, there is a compartment for batteries on the back. Last is analog display, the scale and pointer form the analog display for visual measurement reading. This is the display of analog. Analog multimeters are commonly made of durable plastic, while the internal components are metal and conductive materials. The typical dimensions are approximately 9,7 centimeters in length and 14 centimeters in height, although specific size may vary depending on the model and brand. They often have a rectangular or square shape with a round dial on the front. Analog multimeters are typically compact and handheld for portability. The key property is the analog display with a moving needle, providing visual measurement readings. For position, the dial, scale, and function selector are on the front panels. The needles or pointer moves along the scale on the front, and the probes are attached to the front for easy connections. In summary, an analog multimeter is a handheld electrical measuring instrument with a circular dial, moving needle, and front panel components for selecting and displaying various electrical measurements. It is typically compact and designed for portability, making it a valuable tool for basic electrical measurements in various applications. Okay, let's describe about my hometown. Bale Endah is my hometown, which is part of the Bandung Regency in West Java, Indonesia. It is located in the southern part of the city of Bandung. The population of Balenda is mostly Sundanese, but the community is also known as diverse and friendly people. They like to go shopping at the traditional markets in Balenda. Here are some recommendations for tourist spots in Balenda. The first tourist spot in Balenda is Tugu Juang Balenda or Balenda Hero Monument. Tugu Juang Balenda, located at the southern entrance of South Bandung, is a symbol of resistance and the heroic values of the people of Bandung Regency. A traditional market is also held here every Sunday. The second tourist spot is Situ Sipat Tahunan. Unfortunately, this lake is not well maintained. It covers an area of 10 hectares with an average depth of 8 meters. Its surface elevation is approximately 700 meters above sea level. The purpose of creating this lake was for irrigation in part of the rice fields in the Balena district. Usually, the community enjoys using the open space of the Situ Sipatahunan area as a jogging spot. And the third one is Kampung Seni Jelokong or Jelokong Art Village. If you have an interest in paintings and traditional Javanese puppetry, this may be of relevance to you. Bale Endah has the Jelokong Art Village on Giri Harja Street, Jelokong Village. Artists can sometimes be seen working on canvas in the studios, and there is also a traditional Japanese puppetry or wayang golek center in Kampung Seni Jelekong Giriharja, Bale Endah. Apart from the making of wayang puppets, various traditional arts including wayang golek, jaipong dance, and pencak silat or martial arts are often performed here. In Jelekong Art Village, there is also a 3D mini tourist attraction. Visitors can participate in short workshops on canvas painting. To reach this destination, you have two options. One is to take Buah Batu Streets towards Bojong Soang and turn right at the intersection with Siliwangi Street in Bale Endah. Alternatively, you can travel through Muhammad Toha Streets towards Dayakolot, Bale Endah, and then continue until Laswi Street. The atmosphere of Bale Endah is a crowded and busy place because in the middle of Bale Endah there is a regional general hospital and many schools surrounding the area. The elevated location means that the weather in Bale Endah is generally cool, but sometimes it gets really hot weather that makes the area desolate. To travel from Bandung to Bale Endah, you have the option of using private vehicles or public transportation, such as bus or city vans. We call angkot. After arriving in Bale Endah, it is easy to find public transportation and taxis. Foodies will love the variety of delicious Sundanese dishes, including nasi timbul. Nasi timbul is steamed rice in banana leaf, grilled fish, and pepas. Pepas is steamed and grilled dishes in banana leaf. It can be tofu or something like that. Must-see attraction in Bale Endah is the Tugu Juang Bale Endah, known for its stunning architecture. And the last topic of describing place is a dream place. Mecca is a dream place for me, located southwest of the Saudi Arabian capital, Riyadh, and 43 miles from the Red Sea. Mecca is a city with deep spiritual significance. My ultimate goal is for Hajj or Umrah at the Kaaba. But I also hope to explore other tourist spots like the Abdul Rauf Halil Museum, Abu Qubais Mountain, Abraj Al Bait Tower, and Fakih Aquarium with my loved ones. Mecca is a diverse city with Muslims from all over the world making up most of the population. The locals are known for their hospitality and welcoming attitude. The Masjid Al-Haram, which houses the Kaaba, is the most famous tourist spot in Mecca. Other notable sites include the well of Zamzam and the hills of Safa and Marwa. The city has a unique and intensely spiritual atmosphere. Mecca has a desert climate with extremely high temperatures, especially during the summer months. However, it is well connected by road. Transportation is easily accessible through bus and taxis. Mecca offers a diverse range of Middle Eastern and Arabian cuisine, including kebabs, biryani, and various types of Arabic bread. Traditional Saudi dishes such as mandi and kabsa are also popular. The Grand Mosque, particularly the Kaaba, is the most iconic landmark in Mecca, including the clock tower. To reach Mecca, one can travel by air to the King Abdulaziz International Airport in Jeddah, the closest major airport. From there, it is accessible by road besides performing the pilgrimage. I hope to watch Ronaldo in a football match with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia before returning to Indonesia. That's all. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.